Hi guys, Reviewz here, bringing you this review on Alan Wake. Alan Wake was one of the standout titles of 2010, with its creepy and gripping atmosphere. Its story played out in episodes like a TV show, and bared more than a passing resemblance to David Lynch's masterpiece, Twin Peaks. Well, I hope you enjoy this review on Alan Wake. Alan Wake is a third-person psychological thriller action game developed by Remedy Entertainment and published by Microsoft Game Studios for the Xbox 360 in 2010 and for the PC in 2012. The story revolves around the novelist Alan Wake as he tries to unveil the mystery behind his wife's disappearance during a holiday to the fictional town of Bright Falls. As Alan investigates further, he finds the plot of his latest book coming to life, only that he doesn't remember writing it. The game is structured to emulate a TV show in its episodic nature, with plot twists and cliffhangers. The main story is split up into 6 episodes, each with its own plotline that connects to the overarching storyline, recap sequences, and music to close out each episode. Furthermore, 2 extra episodes were released as downloadable content to create a longer first season. The game is played from a third-person perspective, and blends elements of the third-person shooter, psychological thriller, and survival horror genres. The majority of the game takes place in various areas in and around Bright Falls, such as the National Park and the forest, while taking control of the eponymous protagonist. The game uses the concept of the darkness, which can possess humans, animals, and objects. Possessed humans are known as the Taken, zombie-like creatures that try to attack Wake wherever possible. The amount of damage they can take as well as their speed and size vary. Alongside the Taken, Wake also has to contend with ravens and other supernatural-induced phenomena. Flashlights are used to fight the Taken to penetrate their shield of darkness, alongside other conventional firearms like shotguns and revolvers. The beams of light emitted from flashlights and other objects act as a reticule, displaying how much darkness is left in a Taken before it is destroyed. Handheld lights can be enhanced in order to destroy the darkness more quickly. However, this drains battery life, so you must find new batteries or wait for them to recharge. This constant need to find batteries and other energy sources forces you to think strategically about how to use weapons, and perhaps more importantly, where to use them. To that end, players are encouraged to find environmental light sources and other light-based weapons, such as flares and flashbangs. Searchlights can be used to take out waves of Taken, with streetlights providing a safe haven as well as quickly regenerating your health. It is in these brief moments of respite that you can plan your next move, making you really feel like you are Alan Wake. In certain parts of the game, the player can use a car to travel between areas of Bright Falls, where the player can run down Taken on the road or use the headlights to destroy them. An important theme of the game involves you collecting manuscript pages from Wake's latest novel, which are scattered about the game and describe events that have yet to happen, as well as providing instructions on how to prepare for upcoming challenges. Other collectibles range from coffee thermoses, TVs that show different episodes of the in-game TV show Night Springs, and music from the town's local radio station. It's these details that fully develop the immersion process, creating a town with so much life that could easily pass off as a real town in Middle America. From a graphics standpoint, Alan Wake is a very good looking game, with distinct settings between night and day and detailed character models, actually based on real people. In my opinion, the game comes into its own during the nighttime sections. The contrast between the player's flashlight and the enveloping darkness demonstrates the power of the Havoc engine, which adds to the spooky and unnerving atmosphere that permeates the game. Alan Wake has a number of influences, like the works of Stephen King, particularly The Shining, The Twilight Zone, and Twin Peaks, which is what the town of Bright Falls is based on, with the flock of ravens that periodically attack Wake deriving from the Hitchcock film The Birds. The music for the game was composed by Petri Alenko and contains a number of licensed songs that accompany the ending of episodes, such as Roy Orbison's In Dreams and Space Odyssey by David Bowie, alongside original compositions for incidental music. The use of such classic tracks adds a layer of authenticity, bridging the gap between video game and TV show. Any game featuring Roy Orbison and David Bowie hits is pretty awesome in my book. Development for Alan Wake was handled by Finnish developer Remedy Entertainment, known for creating the Max Payne series. The game was first announced at E3 2005, with Remedy partnering with Microsoft Game Studios in 2006 to publish exclusively for the Xbox 360 and later for the PC. The game took over 5 years to make, a long time to make a video game, with the structure of the game changing several times. Remedy originally envisioned Bright Falls to be a free-roaming open-world city akin to the Grand Theft Auto series, although this idea was later scrapped, as it interfered with the storytelling and the pace Remedy wanted to deliver for a thriller game. One of the things I didn't like about the game was the constant need to replace batteries. I understand that the game wanted you to think strategically when using weapons, but running around trying to find new batteries soon became a chore, particularly when you're trying to ward off hordes of Taken. Other than that, I found Alan Wake to be a great game, packed full of atmosphere and a gripping plot that made sure you got to the end. The various collectibles made sure you kept coming back for several playthroughs to achieve 100%, giving the game extra replay value. A live-action tie-in web series entitled Bright Falls serves as a prequel to Alan Wake, with a novelization of the game written by Rick Burroughs. Alan Wake's American Nightmare was released in 2012 for Xbox Live Arcade, and is a follow-up to Alan Wake, but not a sequel, although there is a sequel in the works. Alan Wake is definitely worth checking out and owning, and stands as a unique gameplay experience among the many titles of recent years. Well, that was my review on Alan Wake. If you liked what you saw, let me know by leaving a comment, rate this video and subscribe. Keep up to date with me on Facebook, and thanks so much for watching. Until next time, peace out guys.